everyone. So I did actually vlog a bit last week, but I've decided that I want to just slightly change things up a bit. Like doing my weekly vlogs, but I don't like the fact that I'm only putting up one video a week at the moment, and I feel like I want to show more of like the fitness side of things as to what I'm doing. So I wanted to start doing my weight loss diary videos again, but doing them on a Wednesday is just a little bit of a pain, and I wanted to be able to show more of like what I eat and like the exercises that I'm doing and stuff like that. So I decided to do weight loss diaries Monday to Friday as like a vlog basically. So I'm basically daily vlogging now. I'm just going to try it out anyway. See, I feel like people would probably enjoy it more. And if you kind of want to follow along, if you're trying to do the same thing, then it just makes it a lot easier too. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go, just see how it goes. And if it doesn't, if it's too much or I don't feel like it makes much difference, then I probably will just go back to doing it weekly. I just feel like that's the kind of channel that I want to have, and you know, if I do film like beauty videos, then it can just be an additional video that goes up on the day. I'm hoping that like Mondays, so today's will go up tonight and then tomorrow's will go up tomorrow night and things like that, but it just might be a case of it goes up in the morning. I'm not completely sure yet how I'm going to do it, but like I said, I'm just trying to get, I am tracking my macros now on my phone. I have kind of set myself amount of calories and amount of carbs, fat and protein. I watched a video by Caris, Busy Bee Caris, and she kind of explained how to work out macros. I'll link the video down below. I'm just using it more as like a guide, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself in terms of the actual like fat, protein and carbs. But with calories, that will be like a, you know, try not to go over that kind of thing. And obviously I will tweak it every so often. Obviously macros for everybody is going to be completely different. So yeah, as you can see, this morning I had some cereal, so I've put that in my phone. And me and Brooke are going to be having some lunch in a minute. I will try and show more workout stuff, or at least explain exactly what I'm doing, because I don't know if I mentioned, but me and my sister are a little bit in between of going to the gym at where we work, because she works where I work now as well sometimes, and going to the gym at my mum and dad's. It just depends, because sometimes if my dad wants to go in, it can be a little bit of a pain. So yeah, it's Monday today. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's about 12, well, it's 5 to 12 now, so I'm going to be making lunch in a minute.
Hello.
Brooke's just colouring in her Super Me slips that I'm going to write for her for when she goes back to school. It's beautiful. Well done.
This one looks excellent because you can't even see any under. Okay, colour.
If you want. I'm just going to let Brooke finish doing her colouring, and then I will catch up with you for about 5 minutes to make some lunch, because I am getting pretty hungry now, considering we were up for about between 7:30 and 8, I think, which, considering what time Brooke went to bed, I'm so tired.
What was I?
So yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a bit.
I want.
Okay, so I'm going to make myself some lunch. I've done myself 2 bits of toast. I wouldn't normally use this bread, but just for today I'm just going to use it. I'm really tired and I want to do legs today, so I'm just going to give myself what I feel like is a little bit more of a carby lunch. But normally I would probably just use brown bread or some sort of thins or something like that, but just for today that's just what I'm going to use. I mean, to be honest, as long as it fits in with your macros and your calories, then it doesn't make a huge difference. There are certain types of foods for me that I find that really affect me. Pasta and bagels seem to really kind of bloat me, whereas this bread doesn't normally seem to be that much of a problem. It's just the Warburton's toasty bread. So I've done that. Sorry if you can hear the noise in the background, it's the washing machine, by the way. So I've got 2 medium eggs in a pan, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab probably like a tablespoon of butter, maybe just a little bit more, and then I'm going to whisk all this up. I'm going to have to do this off camera because I won't be able to do it with one hand, and then I'll show you what I do next. Right, so then your eggs should look something like this. You can see the kind of lumps, I guess, of butter. So I'm just going to put this on a sort of medium heat, and I'm going to constantly mix it until it's nice and creamy, and then I'm going to put it straight on my toast. I like my eggs to be more creamy than like when it goes all dry and sticks together. So obviously you don't want to undercook them, but as soon as they're cooked I pretty much put them straight on my toast. So I'll show you what they look like when they're done. So this is what they look like. They're not like undercooked or anything like that, they're just a bit more on the creamy side. And then I've just put a very small amount of salt and some pepper on there as well. So I'm going to eat these and then I'll probably have a snack in a couple of hours as well. So it's now about 3:30 and I'm just going to have an apple. I'm not massively hungry, I thought I would be, but I feel like my lunch really filled me up. I think I'm probably going to be going in the gym by myself tonight, so I'll probably go to my dad's gym and then I can film it all properly and talk you through everything that I'm going to do. But I want to have a really good leg session. I'm feeling really pumped for it because my legs are fine. I get a lot of knee pain, unfortunately, and it really does affect when I want to like do legs. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I think I've probably on track for having at the moment about 1,000 calories for today. Plus I need to add what I'm gonna eat before I go in the gym, so I'm probably gonna have a wrap. Yeah, I mean obviously in terms of calories, this is one thing that I normally struggle with, is that I do find it hard to eat that many calories, and I don't want to make myself if I'm not hungry. That's just not going to happen. And I've eaten a lot over the last 2 days, so you know, I do feel really bloated, which is making me feel not very hungry. But obviously I am going to eat. So I will have something to eat before I go to the gym, and then I'll definitely have my protein shake after I've been in the gym. So I'm going to eat this, chill out, and probably see you when it is dinner time. Sorry about any background noise, I've got the tumble dryer on. I'm not sure if I spoke about this earlier. I can't remember. I know that I spoke about it when I filmed my vlog last week that I'm not uploading. Anyway, but obviously now I'm like daily vlogging. I want to update you more on what's going on like weight wise and all that kind of stuff, and whether or not things that I'm doing are working for me. And I feel like if I show you exactly what I'm doing through the week, then it'll be easier for me to explain if it's working for me. I used to upload like a weekly update on a Wednesday, and it was getting really complicated because I was weighing myself on a Saturday and I was getting my weeks mixed up because I was already halfway through into the second week. It was just a bit much. So I'm going to start weighing myself on a Friday. I'm going to start taking pictures on a Friday, and I'm going to do my body fat, muscle percentage and water, and let you know all of them. Obviously I use my scales for that, so it is just a guide, but I think it's somewhat accurate. I don't know, to be honest. So I'm going to start doing that on a Friday. I'm basically going to start fresh. I don't necessarily have a target weight in particular for a couple of reasons. Number one, my initial target weight, I just don't think I would get to that, and I don't want to put the pressure on myself to get to that, because I feel like if I get close and I'm nowhere near, I don't want to upset myself and then set myself up for, you know, binging out or whatever. And the second reason is because I really want to gain some muscle, and obviously I feel like then that's when the scales start to be a little bit more difficult to read, because obviously if you start gaining muscle, then you know your weight will increase. I just want to get healthier for the moment, and I just want to take it kind of small steps at a time. I just want to lose as much weight as I can from now until my dress gets here, and then I'm pretty sure that I can still continue losing weight up to a certain point, because I think that it's just they need to make the first kind of major alterations, and then, you know, sort it out. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I highly doubt that, you know, I'd have to stay the same from August to November. I am going to try and wait as long as possible though, before I do the major alterations, which should be fine. I just want to lose as much of my body fat as I can, basically, and I want to show you everything that I'm eating. I want to track my food better. I want to plan better, and I want to go to the gym more. And I want to kind of improve on that. One thing that I have done today, which I think is a huge help, is I track my food on my phone just because it's the easiest thing. I always have my phone on me, and you know, you can track whenever you go out and things like that. And there's two apps that I've used in the past. I've used MyFitnessPal, which is a really good app, and the app that I have been using lately though is called LifeSum. It's pretty much exactly the same. I just prefer the format of it a little bit better. Yeah, and one thing that I've done is anything that I know for a fact I'm going to be eating today, I've already put on there, so that then I can see how many calories I've got left to play with. Because if I was to just kind of do it as I went along, for me, I feel like I might get to my last meal and think, well, I haven't got enough calories for it, but I've got nothing else to eat. I don't, you know, and that's when you'd be more likely to just grab a chocolate bar, because even though it's less calories, it wouldn't make it better for me, because obviously all the sugar and things like that, and I want to try and avoid... Oh dear. Oh bless you. Oh bless you, you're right. Yeah, I want to try and plan as much of the day as possible, make sure that I eat what I've planned, and then I can kind of fit things in. If I feel like I'm hungry, then I know how many calories I will have left throughout the day, if that makes sense. So I do feel like that's really important. Obviously, some form of meal planning general is important. I think for me, I don't like meal prepping, because I feel like after a day or two the food just tastes horrible. I just can't do it. I've tried so many times in the past, and that's when I fail and just get whatever. So I do prefer just making things on the day, and if you can do that, then obviously, you know, that's what you have to do. But then that's when I try and plan in my head what I'm going to have, so then when I go shopping, I only buy what I need. If there's days when I don't get a lot, like there's a day coming up when I'm going on a school trip with Brooke, so I don't think I'll get that much, so I will probably merge it with either the day before or the day after. Hopefully that won't happen too often. As I said, I still do want to do the occasional like beauty video, so that will just be like an extra video that will probably go up either in the morning if these go up in the evening, which I think they probably will. Brooke's just eating. It's 20 to 5 now. She's got a swimming lesson in just under an hour, so she needs to quickly eat so she doesn't have a tummy ache. And then I'm gonna go pick up my sister. She's gonna come with us. I'm gonna go, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I'm in my dad's gym now, and I'm going to do a leg workout. I've got a workout that I've like written down. It's from a video that I've watched on YouTube. I'll link it down below, by Whitney Simmons, obviously, because I feel like she does the best workouts, in my opinion anyway, and for what I feel like my goals are and what I want to do. So I had my pre-workout about half an hour ago, and my skin has got really itchy, and that doesn't normally happen. So I don't know if I had too much of it, and I'm probably going to feel a bit like buzzing later, so that's going to be fun. And then I've got my BCCAs, and I love these so much. The pre-workout, it does have a little bit of a funny taste, so I would definitely get the flavoured one, but this is really nice. I really like it. So I just want to warm up my butt a little bit just to get myself ready, and then I will go straight into workout. I want to explain a little bit more about what I'm doing, like the number of reps, the number of sets, all that kind of stuff, and take you through it a little bit more in depth. And this is what I want to start trying to do on a regular basis. I'm gonna just switch things up, try different workouts, because I get bored, and I feel like as soon as I start doing the same workouts again and again, it just stops hurting, and I feel like it gets too easy. And rather than trying to just increase the weights all the time, because sometimes I still wouldn't be able to go up like in weight, it's weird. I'd rather just kind of switch up my workout every now and again anyway. But obviously the workouts that my dad's kind of done for me as well, I'll still want to keep doing them every once in a while. But like tonight I'm on my own, so I've got no one to come in and help me, so I can't do the squats on there. So I've just decided to do something different kind of altogether. The first thing I'm going to do is some sumo squats with probably just a weight, and I'll hold it like a goblet. I'm only going to do 8 reps. I'm going to do 4 sets. So because I'm only doing 8 reps, I want to get even lower than what I normally would, just because I feel like I should be able to do that. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm my weight a little bit on the second set, just because the 10 pound is too light, and I'm probably just going to keep up my weight. You want to get low. If you're only doing 8 reps, then it's, you know, you can really do it. It's not like if you're doing like 15 reps, I probably wouldn't be able to go as low as what I'm going now. So yeah. So I'm going to do 2 more sets, and then I'm going to move on to a superset. So I finished all 4 sets, squats, and now I'm going to do some curtsy lunges, but I'm going to hold a plate out in front of me. I'm going to do 8 on each leg. So in total there'll be 16 curtsy squats. So I'm going to do them, and then as soon as I've done them, I keep holding the plate. I'm going to do a back deep lunge into a squat, and then a lunge on my other leg. And I'm going to do that 12 times. So all 3 moves is 1 rep. So yeah, so I'm going to do all that. I did one too many. So when you've done both of them back to back, you want to repeat that 4 times. My camera cut out, and I'm going to do it all 3 more times, then we're going to move on to another superset after that. So I'm going to do some hamstring curls, but rather than lifting both legs up and then lifting them both down, I'm going to lift both legs up but then put 1 foot down, so then all the weight goes on the other foot. I've got 10 kilograms, which is 22 pounds. Hopefully that won't be too much, but I'm going to do 8 on each leg, so there'll be 16 reps of me coming up all together. So I'm going to give it a go. If it's too heavy, then I'll take off one of the 5 kilogram weights, and then I'm going to get on the floor and just basically push this bit up with my leg as if I'm doing like a donkey kick. I probably will take off one of the weights for that, but I'm going to do it directly after the other, and I'm going to do 12 on each leg. So yeah. Legs like jelly. So I finished my workout. I'm gonna finish this off, and then I'm gonna go and have a protein shake, and then that is everything for today. I have everything listed below, so everything I ate with all the like macros and calories and everything like that. But I was pretty close to my 1600 calories. I know that it's a bit debatable about calories and things like that, but obviously today I ate when I was hungry, and it's as simple as that. Like, there's no other way. And obviously I could have made healthier decisions. I could have not had the white toast for lunch, but I did, and it still fit with my macros and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably hobble back into the house, have my protein shake, have a shower, go to bed. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the new kind of format. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you always want videos like this where I go a little bit more in depth. Obviously I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to workouts. everything that I say, you know, I kind of teach myself, or my dad has obviously taught me a lot as well. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.